getting at here. So, the baby boom is actually an imported baby boom. So last year, more than 22,000 babies were born to foreign parents there. So that's over 3% of all births, which is the highest ever recorded. And they're celebrating that because they need to repopulate. It's headline news: world's most closed country quietly opening its nursery doors and letting in these little infants that aren't not, of Japanese origin. But before we roll our eyes and think, oh, okay, that's interesting, we're heading in the same direction, guys. And we need to be aware of that and how important it is and how we should be celebrating it too. So, as I've said, Japan's population is shrinking fast. In 2024, they recorded just 686,000 births, which is the lowest number in over a century. And that's 41,000 fewer than the year before. That's big numbers. 41,000 fewer births. And their fertility rate? Well, about 1.15 children per woman. And this has gone way below the 2.1 needed just to keep the population stable. So it isn't looking great in Japan, is it, if those numbers continue to decline? So, what happens when a proud workaholic nation runs out of workers and therefore babies? Well, it needs to start importing, and they need to be celebrating that fact. So, okay, that's Japan. What's the rest of this got to do with Britain? Because here in Britain, our fertility rate is 1.41, and that's the lowest since records began here in 1938. Okay, so we're following suit. This is what I'm saying. And the Office for National Statistics say it's been falling for 3 years straight. So this is a downward trend, people. Downward trend. And by 2050, 1 in 4 of us will be over 65. And I've shared this statistic before. That's 25% of the population are going to be over 65. So a quarter of the population are going to be over 65. But will a quarter of the population be under 18? Maybe not. Like Japan, we're living longer, we're having fewer children, and relying on migrant workers to keep our economy and our care homes running. And we know how important those care homes are going to be, especially when everybody is in 2050 going to be like hitting that 65 and going. So it's really important for us to take note of this and to learn from it and